Here we go.
Let's see if we're live here.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Let us know if you guys can hear us all right. Hopefully everything is working right this time. We're actually on time. Did you get the notification?
And I'm working on it.
Okay.
Let's see. I haven't got it yet. How about you, Danielson?
No, nothing yet.
Nothing.
All right.
I know I did.
You got it? Big audience today.
We got
Zig.
We got Zig.
All right, it's okay. Chris is in the
Chris,
house.
what's up?
What's going on, dude?
All right. There we. Let's see.
Yeah, we're just waiting for some people to jump in here. It's been a little light today. Hopefully you had a good Christmas out there, buddy. And can't wait for the tournament. It's coming up. We're almost into the new year. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm still.
Chris, it's like your private live stream, just us and you.
Oh,
buddy.
here we go. We're live. All right. What's up, Chris? What's going on, dude?
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yep, we're live.
Here we go.
Okay.
Duke, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for all the help with the PGA show, trying to set up Bay Hill. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you and the family had a good Christmas. Hopefully all you guys had a good Christmas. Happy holidays. I'm still recovering from all the food I ate, so I actually went and hit the gym yesterday for the first time in a long time, which was much needed.
Yeah, and I've been walking the dog a little extra too. I definitely gained a couple pounds. Just trying to burn that off right now.
Right before this, we scarfed down a big sandwich. So.
I know, we just went to Jersey Mike's and loaded up right before the live stream. So yeah, hopefully you guys are all good. You guys had a great holiday. What's so fun?
Someone said, "Mike, you sexy beast, you."
Oh man, I don't know. I think it's the Golfholics sweatshirt that I got on. It's a freshie. It's in the stores. Go check it out in the link below.
Yep.
Super comfortable. It's got a little hoodie, so if you get cold, boom.
There you go.
You're ready to roll.
You want to rob someone?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm just kidding.
It's super comfortable, really warm. I think we're going to be going to hit up Big Bear with the fam here.
Oh, you're gonna come actually?
The odds are increasing.
That's great.
So yeah, I'm gonna probably bring this up with me. Stay nice and frosty warm. So if you guys are in those cold states, pick up a hoodie in the store. They just came out live, I think, last week.
Yep.
So,
yeah, we got a couple different sweater types in there. You guys will like those. We also have the Golfholics towels. You guys have probably seen these, but we still got some of the red and black ones left in the store. I think we got maybe 10 or 15 left. We didn't order a lot of them, but there's still some in there. So hopefully you guys are liking those towels. And thank you guys if you already did order some. They've been selling like crazy. It's been the hottest item really ever that we've had in the store. So really appreciate your guys' support and scooping up some towels and some of the goodies for the holidays. So let's jump in here. If you guys are new to the live stream, quick couple things. If you want to make sure that your question is read, leave a little donation down below or wherever that box is and ask your question and we'll make sure we get to it. As you guys know, all the money really just goes back into the channel, paying for this guy's salary, who you can't see off camera here, paying for the trips and all that stuff. And then, yeah, just drop some questions down below and we'll start running through them right now.
Tim, what's up, man? Merry Christmas. Hope all is well. We got to get out and play one of these days. How is RBCC looking right now? That's the big question.
Yeah. Mathis says, hi from Germany. What is up, buddy? That's awesome you're joining us all the way from Germany.
Eddie said, Golfholics for life. What's up, man? Love hearing that.
Absolutely.
Let's see, what else? Connor says, great content. Thanks, Connor. Keith is in the house. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Charles is in the house. What's up? I don't have to zip it all the way up. I like it up, though.
Someone said, how was Arizona trip? It was absolutely awesome. I mean, you guys saw the weather out there. It was perfect. All the courses we played were cart path only, so that was kind of a bummer, but on the flip side, they were all in great condition. So some of the greens out there were super fast. Quintero, Wickenburg, some slippery greens. But yeah, I definitely want to get back out to Arizona and play some more courses out there.
Yeah, Wickenburg Ranch was awesome.
Yeah.
We had a great time out there. They also have a par 3 course that's called Little Wick. And we had the best time out there just messing around on all the different tee boxes and yeah, it was a great trip. One of our best all-time trips. You know, we got 5 courses in. We got Verado coming for you guys next week. So yeah, it was a lot of great content filmed in a 5-day span. So we were definitely pretty sore afterwards, running around without you know, being able to drive on the fairways and hustling from the cart pass. It was a good time.
Someone said, when are we going to post the graphite shaft fitting for the irons? And so that's coming after the Verado video, I believe. So you guys will see that in a couple weeks. And Mike's played 1 round, right, with the new irons?
Yeah, we went out to Goat Hill. I don't know if it was like a full round, but it was like a half round.
Yeah.
I was hitting the ball so much higher, tacking pins on the right side, first time in my career. The distance was a little bit off. I think I'm losing probably about 3 or 4 yards just because my apex is higher. And but I'll get it dialed in. I'll get my distance control figured out, and
for sure,
you know, I can't wait to start playing those a lot more. But unfortunately, we haven't been playing or practicing much with them, so it'd be nice to go hit a couple hundred balls with those shafts and get familiar with it and try and get dialed in. But our schedules are pretty hectic during the holidays right now, so.
Yeah, after Arizona, we basically just went back to working on our businesses and building that stuff back up, and so yeah, we haven't been playing much golf like Mike said, but
play 1 week of golf for 5-6 weeks of content, and then work for 5 weeks, and then do another 1 week off. That's seems like the kind of motto we're sticking to. We're gonna go out to Palm Desert in 2 weeks and go play a couple great courses out there with Mark with the Club Fix, and then B-Love too. And yeah, it should be another fun day. And Tyler and Aaron.
Yeah, we're going to do, what, 3 rounds of golf out in the desert?
3 rounds, maybe 4 if we can suck it up and play 36 one day.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be a good time.
Connor said play with GM Golf. We're actually planning on collabing with GM Golf out at the PGA show. So we have that confirmed with him. And then I think we're going to do a couple other collabs, which we're not, maybe one with Paige. We already reached out to her and have been talking with her, and she's available. We're just trying to figure out scheduling. So probably a couple collabs coming from the PGA show on some new courses, obviously.
Zach said, are you guys full-time golfers now, or do you have real jobs? No, we've got real jobs. I own a limo company for the last 13 years, and he owns a medium buying company. So yeah, we're full-time workers.
We're
part-time golfholics.
Yeah, we're trying to turn this into kind of our career, full-time job, if you will. We're hoping to maybe do it towards the end of this year. So that's why we're pushing the merchandise and really trying to post these videos as frequently as we can. And yeah, so hopefully we'll get there.
Yeah, that'd be great. You know, you guys have been super supportive of us, and you know, we can't think of a better job, you know, coming from a passion project like what we started with and turning this into a possible business that can allow us to do this full time would be pretty special and really rewarding, you know, with our whole golf careers. So it'd be fun.
Duke said, what happened to Tanya on the 18th hole in the video? If you guys don't know what he's talking about the last video series when we played with her. She's the trick shot lady. Anyways, she had to roll. I think she had a flight that she had to catch, so the round was going kind of slow. And yeah, on the 18th hole she had to bounce, which was a little bit unfortunate. But hopefully we'll get back out with her again and slap it around. How's the weather over here? The weather's been pretty good. Christmas Day it rained a ton. I think we got like 4 or 5 inches of rain on one day, which is quite a bit for SoCal. But other than that, it's been mid 60s out here, I would say, most days, and gets up into the low 70s some of the days. A little cloudy.
Jared asked, you boys planning on coming to Australia? We would love to. Probably not in 19, but maybe 20. Keep hitting us up. We'd love to come out there and visit you guys. Of
all the 2019 driver releases, what are you looking forward to seeing? Honestly, I don't really even look at equipment, to be totally frank with you guys. We're going to go, Callaway's doing some special event early January where we're going to get to see all the stuff that's coming out. And they want us to film it and share it with everyone. So we're going to go to that event. It's really cool that they invited us. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun to show you guys that from another perspective. Michelle Wee and Sergio Garcia and some other people are going to be there. So that's going to be really fun, and yeah, hopefully going to be able to bring you guys some awesome stuff from there.
And hopefully we can do a little challenge with Michelle Wee and Sergio, and do, like, play a quick 18 on the putting green or something like that, or longest putt, or something fun that will be good content for you guys.
Show you how human we are.
Yeah. Howard said, when are the polos coming to the store? Probably middle to late January. Expect the polos. We've got 3 different colors. I think we got like 600 shirts.
Yeah.
So
we went all out, so you guys better be ready to drop some coin, because
oh,
this costed us a lot.
The shirts are phenomenal. They've
Yeah.
got great quality. It's basically like an Under Armour quality shirt with our logo on it for, 2/3 the price.
Yeah.
And it turned out really well. We saw the post-production, and we saw a couple good samples, and they look amazing. So we'll be sporting those probably late January.
What do you got over there? I'm skipping
What did we
around
get
here.
for Christmas? I got a Patagonian sweatshirt. I've got this awesome frame that my girlfriend got me. Framed my East Lake flag in a really nice felt, and a couple other little small gifts. What about you?
Got a lot of clothes, just like shirts and some outerwear stuff. What else? Got an Apple Watch. Bought it for myself.
George said, safe to say BBG got coal in his stocking. I even got a chuckle out of Daniel over there.
Weird seeing you guys in long sleeves, yeah. B Love said towels are sweet. You got 2 of them. Thanks for the love. B, you, in terms of how much money you've spent in our store, there's this little leaderboard on the back end that shows you, the top, shoppers, if you will. And you're like cemented at the #1 spot. You're like 6x ahead of everyone, of the next place person.
My man.
Ash and I laugh about it all the time, because every time she's fulfilling one of your orders, she's always like, "Yep, Brian just placed another order." So thank you for the support, brother.
Thanks, B. Mike says Daniel is killing it with the edits and the awesome intros. Yeah, great job there, young buck. We might have to step him up to a purple belt like 5th degree. So yeah, he's doing great right now. Love having him aboard.
Have you guys tested the F8 driver? I'm thinking about buying one, replace my beginner set driver. Have not tried it out. We really haven't been tinkering with equipment at all. Now that we got kind of dialed in with these, with our drivers, we've just been out and trying to play with them as much as we can, film course vlogs. So it'd be nice to mix in some equipment, some product reviews here and there, and I think that's something that we want to do into coming next year. But do it in a different way. We've kind of talked about it before with you guys, but we'd like to take the equipment on the golf course and just try it out and just give you our feedback on the golf course, which you're not going to have TrackMan data. It's not going to be so much on the number side. It's going to be more on feel and hitting a shot with our regular driver versus the new driver or whatever the club is, and then kind of just giving you some feedback on what it feels like, and then obviously seeing where the ball ends up. So let us know in the comments if you guys would like to see something like that. I think it would be a very organic way for us to mix in what we're already doing with maybe kind of adding another element to the channel.
Do you guys ever plan on making a trip out to the Midwest? Yeah, I'm from Chicago, so my family's all out there, and they've got some great golf courses. We'd like to go out there and bust out like 5 or 6 courses, like Olympic, Medina, Cog Hill, Conway Farms, maybe possibly Butler, and then if we can get on Chicago Golf Club, that'd be great too. Marco, your game has improved so much since I started watching. Congrats, your game is solid. Yeah,
Thank you.
Boy's
Appreciate
playing
it.
good right now.
Yeah, it's crazy when you start playing golf more frequently, and then when we went on that trip, and literally I felt like every day I was getting better on that trip and just feeling more confident out there. So if I could just figure out the putter, it could be really good.
When are you guys gonna play around with David Toms? Maybe next year. I think we're getting on the radar. Someone took a picture of someone with a David Toms shirt and sent it to him on the Senior PGA Tour. I think it was, who was it? I don't know. It was one of the guys, Tom Lehman. And he sent it over, he took a picture of it and sent it to somebody, to David Toms.
It needs to happen. I mean,
it'd be fun.
Golf goals for 2019. Definitely we want to hit 100,000 subscribers for the channel. I think that would be just a massive milestone for us, and want to make that a reality next year. So we'll be doing more collaborations and all the things that we've saw that really helped us get to this point. and we're going to be doing more of next year, which is traveling and playing golf and doing a lot of collaborations with people. So yeah, that'll be huge. And then we're also working on a platform for you guys, which we've kind of alluded to and mentioned a few times, but it's going to be, you know, a paid website where you're going to be able to access a lot more content that we produce, a lot of behind the scenes, some of the travel stuff, lessons, things like that. So we're working on that platform right now and building it out. It's just, it's a pretty big undertaking. So we're hopeful that we can get that out next year and, yeah, just be able to turn this really into a full-time business, which that would allow us to do.
Yeah. You guys planning on going to the Farmers Insurance next month? Yes, we are. We are going to the PGA show. Then right when we get back, we got invited to a suite with the PGA GM of the media department. His name's Mike. He invited us to a suite on Sunday, so I think we're going to go check that out. And then the old president of the Farmers tournament, his kid is on my golf team. He usually hooks us up too, so we might check out both those guys.
That'll be fun. Duke said, how's the legal stuff coming along with your logo? So right now it's kind of in a holding pattern. We're going back and forth, and you know, I can't talk too much about it, but we're trying to figure it out with the gentleman that's also interested in the name. So we'll see where things end up falling, but we're on good terms with him right now, and I think we have a plan on where it's going to go, and it's not going to be a big legal mess. So I think we both are trying to avoid that, both parties. So I'm optimistic about it.
All right. David Adams just donated $1.99. Thank you so much. Remember when Coach used to give strokes to Marco? Yeah, I remember that too. Now he's pretty much got to give me strokes. So
we're not quite there.
Yeah, the boys' game is good right now.
I just told Mike about this. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. I'm thinking about buying a left-handed putter and just practicing with it, not necessarily going out and gaming it, but just maybe, you know, rolling it in the backyard and seeing if, you know, if maybe it feels a little bit more comfortable, more natural, which I don't think it will because I've spent so many years playing right-handed, but I don't know. I watched some of those videos and I'm not super thrilled on some of those putts that I hit. So love to hear your guys' thoughts on that.
You already know mine. It's a terrible idea. Mom's in the house. What's up, Moms? Charles just donated $4.99. Thanks, buddy. Membership subscription is going to be fire. Yeah, we've got some great stuff coming. The content's going to be super exclusive on that platform. And then on top of it, we're going to do more and more giveaways on that platform versus the YouTube channel. So hopefully, you know, when the people do come over to our subscription base, you know, they'll be rewarded with some awesome giveaways that we have planned for you guys. And we want to reward you guys for help supporting us, and it's just going to be an overall great platform.
And you're also going to get discounts in the store, and you're going to get access to some other merchandise that's going to be exclusive to, you know, the really super loyal fan base that's on that platform with us. Just because it's gonna be the platform that lets us, like I said, take it to the next level, and you know, we want to take care of the people that are there for us.
James Finnegan asked, how much was TPC Scottsdale to play? It was $250 or $260 to play that course. It was pretty pricey, but we had a great time. Course was in good shape, and it was a great overall experience playing it. Aaron just donated $5. Thank you,
Thanks,
Aaron.
buddy.
Appreciate it. I know you're probably working hard right now, and I know the wife is cracking the whip, but we'll see you in about 2 weeks out in the desert, and we'll the boys will have some fun.
Do you ship your merch worldwide? No. What does it say? Not via Africa by any chance? Yeah, we do ship worldwide. All you have to do is just add it to the cart, and then when you get to the checkout spot, it's going to just have you put in your address and your country and everything, and then it'll estimate it out. I know shipping pretty much anywhere outside of the States, it's going to be at least $10-15 to ship it. So, you know, if you have other buddies that that are interested in the merch as well, you're better off buying a few things to save money on shipping. So, but yeah, we appreciate all the support, guys. Thanks for doing that. I ordered a towel, but the delivery cost to the UK was more than the cost of the towel. Any chance we could get it shipped cheaper? Yeah, I mean, the shipping we can't really do much about. It's just, we basically pass down the exact cost of what Shopify charges us. So unfortunately, there's, you know, we're not Amazon. We're not like on that level where we can get these crazy cheap shipping rates. We're not doing that much volume. So yeah, sorry about that.
James asks, how many of the boys are heading to Bandon? We got 7 boys coming to Bandon with us. And then Peter Finch will be our 8th. He says he's 99% in. So if you guys are watching this, you guys want to see Peter Finch play Bandon Dunes with us, hit him up. It'd be great. It's just going to be an awesome trip. It's going to be probably our most epic trip of all time. They got that punch bowl where I'm going to beat up on Mark on the putting green, take a few bucks off him. And then yeah, we've got 5 great courses out there.
Yeah, the punch bowl, if you guys haven't seen it on YouTube or anywhere, it's just going to be so epic. I mean, it's what, a football field in length? It's crazy, 100 yards worth of putting green.
I thought it was like 300.
Is it?
I don't know if it was
Even
100
better.
or 300, so.
Yeah, it's massive either way.
I'm not sure.
Tim Teal donated $5 and knock down 5. Appreciate that, Tim.
Knock Stiff Golf. Who would shoot the lowest in an all YouTube golf channel tournament? Ooh,
That's a good question.
that is a good question. I don't know. I'd probably say 1 and 2 right here. I don't know. Maybe a T1 out of us. I feel like we could take down all those guys. If we had somebody carrying our cameras and we practiced, for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and we just worked on our game, I think our scores would be right around par or under par.
Yeah.
So,
Andrew said, any idea on how much the new platform might cost per month? We're looking at making it under $10 a month, so it might be like $7 or $8 for like the entry package. So we're not sure if we're gonna do different levels, different tiers, but yeah, it's gonna be under $10 a month.
do you guys have friends, contacts asking to be on your vids, or on the flip side, do you have friends who have been on the vids that don't want to be on the vids anymore? Yeah, we've got some friends that they don't care if they're on the videos or not. They're just friends of ours, and if they're good golfers, we'd like to include them on the vids. I don't think they particularly care either way.
No.
All of our boys are just trying to be supportive. So if we've got like B-Ski or Mark or B-Ski 2 or Aaron or anyone else that's really played with us. If they have an interest, we'd love to have them. And if they don't want to be on it, then we don't film.
Yeah, I haven't had too many guys hit me up to be on the videos, like buddies of mine that I know play golf. They think it's awesome what we're doing, and they see it, and they get starstruck when they see that we played with Paige or some of these people. But other than that, they're just kind of supportive, like Mike said, and yeah, if they want to play, they know who to call.
Yeah, and pretty much we film, 90. I can't remember last time we played around and not filmed it. So, yeah, not sure.
Nick said, got my Golfholics divot repair tool from you guys. Love it. However, the greens are so hard here at the dunes. I can't use my tool. You guys watching this got to grab one. Yeah, Nick. He's up in Oregon, so we're gonna probably run into you when we're up there playing Bandon, which should be fun, man. Take some of your money on the putting green. Be ready.
Oh, I think he's a teenager, so we're just kidding. We won't take your money.
No, I'll take.
But we'll play for push-ups, though.
He's kidding.
I won't take your money.
Is the new platform going to be on Patreon? No, it's not. We're completely building our own platform. We're not using some third-party system that's going to take 30% of what you guys pay us just for facilitating the transaction, which I find ridiculous. I know web development and online marketing and all this stuff, and we're going to build one out, and it's not going to cost us that much, and it's going to be way more customizable to what exactly we want to do with it.
And we'll do some coaching. We'll also do some course management. We'll show you how to hit some different shots. We're going to do some behind the scenes, some of our travel. We're going to do a lot of cool things that we typically don't put in our vids right now, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and appreciate all that extra content that we're going to be able to provide you. And yeah.
Well, there's already one course vlog that's on there that they haven't seen yet.
Yeah, Stone Eagle. Let's just throw that one out there. The course is absolutely beautiful. It's immaculate. It's got some great mountain views. The course condition was a 10.
It'll blow your mind when you guys see it.
The drone shots were just amazing. And obviously it's one of our favorite vlogs, but we haven't been able to publish it because they asked us not to.
Yeah, so that'll be on there, and you guys will get to see it. So, all right, so we got some good donations in here.
Yeah.
Duke said, Happy New Year. There goes my coffee. Duke,
Thanks,
we
Duke.
appreciate it, buddy. And thanks for all the communicating with us so frequently, man. I really appreciate it. Felt like we've gotten to know you over the last year or so, and hope everything's good with the family and you're surviving that Pennsylvania weather out there. I don't know how it is, but I assume it's not great.
It's not good. I don't even have to ask that question. I know it ain't good.
Wayne says, hi guys, are you bringing any merch to the tournament to buy? I want to bring lots back to Australia. Can't wait to get there next year. Absolutely, Wayne. We're going to have, not only are we going to have our merch at the tournament this year, we're also going to have some custom made stuff for the tournament that are going to say like 2019 Golfholics Invitational, things like that. We're going to probably do shirts and some towels and some other little things. So the tournament is going to be absolutely wild this year. I think we're sold like 50 spots already. It's for sure going to sell out this year. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, check the link down below. It's for the Golfholics Invitational. But yeah, there's going to be all kinds of goodies there, and it's going to be a blast. Can't wait to see you guys there.
Hi Golfholics, what are some of the biggest challenges of starting your own YouTube? Well, I'll take that one.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of little challenges that you run into with, the technical stuff that can happen every time you go golf. We've had corrupt files. We've had, footage get deleted, especially in some of the early videos. I was pretty notorious at losing footage for a couple holes at a time, and it's super frustrating. But you work through some of that stuff, and then after you work through that stuff, I think it's really the hardest part is finding your own voice and how to make what you're doing stand out amongst what everyone else is doing. Because it's really easy to go and look at a channel and be like, wow, I like what they're doing, I'm going to do the same thing. It's a lot harder to look at what people are doing and then be like, all right, well, how do I put my own spin on this and make it totally different and unique to where people are going to want to watch it. So one of the things I did was I just watched other YouTube channels that I really liked. Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, John Olson. These are all channels that I don't really watch so much of anymore, but I used to watch them all the time just to get ideas on what do they do to make it stand out. They always get the audio right. They have really nice B-roll. Their color grading is usually really consistent from video to video. So I find some of those elements that are important to you, create kind of a template for whatever your channel is going to be about and how you want it to be perceived. And like for us, for example, we're in Southern California, so we always have sunshine in ours, and it usually looks really nice, and we're in shorts and the weather's good. So that's like our vibe. You mix that with with music that is along those same lines, which is like tropical, and you have something that that gives you a feeling of like this Southern California vibe. So yeah, hopefully that helps. And I was kind of long-winded.
No, it was great. It's very true. It's just like a small business. You take control of it, you work it, you fix things, you make mistakes, you rework it, you try to problem solve ahead of time, anticipate an issue. Like gimbals going down, like cameras dying of batteries, memory cards being full, just being prepared. And I think it's a lot tougher for two guys who play golf who aren't that cute on camera and try and get an audience to buy into what we're doing unless we have good quality content.
Yeah.
Play some good golf courses, try and give some course management tips here and there, and explain what we're trying to do. And we're not typical YouTubers. We're just golfers.
And that's why we have these other things that we can kind of build on, which is like the course vlogs. For some people that are really just personalities and have that kind of natural charisma or that energy, kind of like Brody Smith, he can go out and play wherever. He's just going to get you jacked up about it, with the way that he talks. And, it works well for him. It's just, you have to know who you are as a person and kind of build on that and be okay with, not everyone's going to like it, and that's okay. You're not trying to appeal to everyone, so.
Yeah, and we're a little bit more introverted. We're very low key. We don't have a huge personality, so I think it's a little bit tougher for us to, get to those other people that are interested in having that YouTube personality. And we're just typical golfers, normal dudes, small business owners, family guys, and we just love the game of golf, And fortunate for me, I've been coaching for 10 years and working with kids, and golf is my passion. It gets me away from the work world and gives me a break. And I get to hang out with this guy, talk some smack, play some games, gamble, do all the things that like guys like to do, but unfortunately because they have a 9-to-5 or some other kind of job, aren't able to do. So hopefully some of those guys live vicarious through us, and we can try and give them a little bit of that unknown golf courses that in Southern California that, or even throughout the U.S. That they haven't seen or able to see, who are in the U.K. who are never going to be able to play it. So we can showcase those golf courses, and I think that has an appeal to the masses because they're not going to be able to see it. I know for me, if I want to go see a golf course over in Ireland, I would love to see a course vlog of it and check it out before I go play or spend the money on that and invest in it. So hopefully they do the same.
So Matt said, how do you guys add yardage to your clubs? Does it just come from faster, stronger swing speed, or getting stronger in the gym? I mean, Matt, there's a couple ways to do that. Obviously, hitting the gym and increasing your flexibility and your strength is definitely one way to increase your swing speed. Just having good fundamentals and good mechanics with your club swing is obviously the easiest way of doing it, because if you can just be efficient and with what you already have. For example, Mike, I mean, his smash factor is like perfect. He gets the absolute most that he can get out of his swing and his body type, and that's why he hits the ball as far as he does. And I do the same with my irons. I've been able to create some consistency with my irons with good impact and without really having a crazy fast swing speed. But obviously, hitting the gym, you can also, if you're kind of want to cheat a little bit, is you can add a couple degrees to your clubs and make them a little bit stronger. So instead of it being 48 degrees, you can make it 47, 46 degrees, and it'll close it down a little bit, and you'll get a little bit more distance out of your current setup, which a lot of the PGA Tour players do that as well. They don't really talk about it, but they'll have specific clubs that maybe they want to hit a little bit further than than what the standard set would be, and they'll literally have the adjustments made, sometimes even from course to course, depending on what it calls for. So, yeah.
You guys are too modest. You have lots of personalities. Thanks. Carl said it's all about the money. Give it a rest. Carl, if it was all about the money, we would have signed multiple contracts with multiple companies and sold out like every other YouTuber. So it's not always about the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's about the money in the sense that we would like to make this full time, and we would like to build a brand around it. But we're also doing it, and being business owners already, we know how to do it the right way, which isn't just agreeing to every person that wants to pay $500 to promote their products on Instagram, or throw their logo in every one of your videos so they can just get you a free round of golf. Like, we don't mind paying for our rounds of golf, and if that means we're going to control our voice and what we get to say through this channel, then that's paramount to us, because we really don't want anyone to put us in handcuffs just because they're going to cut us a small check. We're not interested in that. Have you guys thought about coming to Vegas and playing some of the premier courses here? Absolutely. I think Vegas has some really nice courses, and that's actually where it all got started with our little hidden gem out there.
Yeah, Cascada.
Good old Cascada.
The old first vlog we've ever done. This boy was pulling my arm to get out there and play, but thank God he did it, and that was our very first course vlog. It was a great vlog too. It was crazy how cold it was. We had a great time out there, had a lot of fun, and the course was beautiful, and it was a good time.
Yeah, I think we'll get out to Vegas again. I think that's a pretty easy spot for us to visit for obvious reasons. It's close by, and usually got good weather too.
I feel like we need to go back to Cascada where it all started.
Yeah, we should do that for our 100,000.
Okay.
Once we hit 100, or by gonna hit 100, that would be a nice one to come back to.
Dan said, "What's up, guys? Mike, you need to up your game. Big Cat's carrying in the last vlog. Can't wait for part 3 in the collaboration with Mr. Short Game. Keep up the good work." Yeah, man. I definitely had an off day, and Big Cat played great, so that's just the way it goes. And can't always play good golf all the time, and you're gonna suck sometimes. And that day I sucked. So that's all I can say.
That's how it goes.
Play with Dude Perfect. Would love to.
That'd be sick.
So if you guys have any interest in us playing with them, please reach out to him, tag him. mention us, and you know, the more that they hear about us, hopefully the more of an opportunity we have to play with them. It would change the dynamics of our channel greatly. So yeah.
Mitchell said, I'm going to be in San Diego for 3 days late August. What courses do you recommend to play? Obviously Torrey Pines is top of the list. If you don't want to spend the money for Torrey, because being a non-resident, it's going to be, I think, over 200 bucks. I would check out Madeiras in Poway. I think that's a really fun course, really good value, great greens, super challenging. So that's a good one. What other ones do we recommend?
What other? RBN, which is my home track, another cool course. Aviera, La Costa, if you guys don't mind spending the money, good courses. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so Dylan said, when will part 3 be coming out? So it's coming out on Friday. We're going to be releasing videos. We have been releasing videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we're trying to stick to starting a new course vlog on Monday, so that way you could, you know, see the whole 3-part series in a week.
Austin says, hey guys, come to Alabama and I'll treat you guys to some Robert Trent Jones courses.
Oh, man.
That's on our things to do list.
Sure
We'd love to do that. I think we're going to try and set something up after Bandon Dunes. We play there. We'll go out, do Robert Trent Jones. Charles is out there, so we'll be able to get a chance to play with him a little bit. And yeah, those are some sweet courses out there.
Do you guys have any plans to play outside of the U.S.? Come to Scotland if you do. Yeah, so Scotland, Ireland, you know, the UK, just that general area is top of our list for when we leave the States. And we were kind of talking about making it happen sometime next year. So we'll see if it ends up panning out. We don't really have anything on the books right now, but you never know. Maybe we could throw something on there and make a trip out there. It's definitely on the list.
Simon says, it's really cool to see you guys go into your passion. I'm here from South Africa, and watching your swings have helped me a lot, but I have a hectic slice whenever I use my driver. How would I fix that? Well, thanks. Appreciate the support. If you're right-handed, it just means the club face is open at impact. Just try and square it up a little bit more if you're slicing.
Nick said, would you play with the No Laying Up crew? Definitely. I mean, those guys look awesome, and some good players in that group too. And from what I've seen, they create some really good videos, so have no problem collabing with them. I think we reached out a few times and haven't heard back, so yeah, if you guys know anyone over there, hit them up and let them know you want to see a collab.
Nick said, I really like the comment regarding the money, Marco. Really like your response. I too have been lucky having a business that lets me be with my kids and coach softball and most of all play golf. Well, Nick, since you're not a teenager, I will take some of your money. But yeah, thank you for that comment. Appreciate it. And that's great that you're able to spend some time with your kids and coach and give back. I think that's what life is all about.
Absolutely.
You know, I've been trying to do that for, you know, as long as I can remember. I've been fortunate enough to have some great coaches and great mentors and a great father and mother. And so I'm just trying to give a little bit of that back to the community with coaching kids and a little bit with this channel.
Poppy Chulo said, when are we going to see a round under par? It's a good question, Poppy. I mean, if we didn't have the cameras, it probably would have already happened. But we're not making excuses. We're just trying to do our best with what we got. And you know, I'm sure if we played some easier courses, we'd have a chance. But we like to bring you guys the tough ones. You know that. I mean, you've seen we always tip it out, and we always, you know, take all I can offer. So yeah, hopefully one of these days you guys will see one under par. But we do have an under par round.
We've got a few under par. You can go ahead and go back
I was just thinking about that.
You know, we've got him out at Kapalua.
Yeah, the big course, baby.
Got me over at the Rancho Bernardo Country Club course.
Yeah, Poppy, Heights. Go watch some videos, dude.
Yeah,
they're in there.
You might be a new follower, so welcome.
Is Mike gonna game his new graphite shafts?
Yeah, I've got the shafts in my bag right now. Played one round over at Goat Hill. And that'll be two vlogs away, so you guys will be able to see that. I didn't play great out there. I don't think anybody can play too great out at the Goat. It's a tough course, even though it's a short one.
Bradley with a $25 donation. Thank you so much, dude. He said would love to play with you guys here in Georgia and take a few bucks off y'all. Keep up the good work.
Well, we welcome it, Bradley.
Yeah,
so
we'll see.
You know, as long as you're not a PGA professional with like a +3 or 4 handicap, then you're more than welcome to join us.
Yep, absolutely. Joe said, do you guys have a 9-to-5 job? It's more like a 6-to-6 job. Yeah. But yeah, we both have full-time jobs running our own businesses, and just so you guys have a little bit of insight, I mean, I get up pretty much at 4 o'clock every morning, go to bed like at 10 o'clock at night, and I'm either working on my other business or on this business. I spend barely any time watching TV, so the sacrifice is very real in making this channel happen, and we're kind of pulling out all the stops to do it as professionally and as high quality as we possibly can with what we have. So we're grinding it out for you guys in every way.
James says Mount Woodson Marco was under par. Thank you, James.
Yeah,
Thanks
there you
for that
go.
reminder.
Thanks, James. Appreciate that.
Yeah, we've got a couple rounds under par. Just got to go check out the channel. Braden says, I love your channel. By the way, what is the strongest part of your game in your opinion? I'm going to say probably my wedge play.
Yeah, your short game. I'm going to say my iron play. It's been saving me. Hopefully you guys can see you guys here north of California. Great golf courses along the coast. Yeah, I think we've been talking about making another trip about up there and playing some of the courses that we already hit, like Olympic Club, maybe even Spyglass again. Would love to play Spyglass.
I want Spyglass again.
Dude.
I think we can film it so much better. We just got our cameras. We didn't do as great of a job as we should have. And we were kind of learning as we went. And that was one of our first big trips with our new setup. And we didn't have any practice with it, which probably wasn't that great. But now that we're all dialed in with all of our equipment, we are going to definitely make a trip back, go do some Spyglass, probably do Olympic and a few other courses. I don't know if we'll go back to Pebble.
Maybe a little Monterey.
Monterey. Now you're talking. Woo.
Man.
Now you are talking.
Liam said, have you guys played any golf in Oregon? Have not. So we're going to be going up to Bend and Dunes in July of next year, and that'll be our first time up there. So
yes, whoever asked, the fitting with the Fujikura shafts will be also something that we're going to release. So stay tuned for that. That'll be up in a couple weeks. Someone said, thanks for the hard work to put out great content. I really appreciate the effort. Thank you.
Got to take off, guys. Really looking forward to you guys getting out of here. Keep up the great work and Happy New Year's. Thanks, Nick. Happy New Year's to you as well, buddy. And it's going to be fun up there in Bandon, man. Can't wait. Do you think lefties have a less chance of making it? Like making it on tour? I'm not sure exactly the question, but if you're talking about just making it in general on tour, I don't think so. I think if you're playing at that high level, you could turn the ball both ways. And I haven't seen that the courses are set up to really fade, someone that fades the ball or draws the ball necessarily. So, and plus it's all about where the pin positions are, and those guys have phenomenal short games. So usually even if they're out of position, they get up and down pretty much 60-70% of the time. So I don't think so. We saw what Phil and Bubba were able to make it, and even Mike Weir back in the day. He won the Masters, so let's not forget about that little dude.
How about a Mike versus Marco Vidsky match between y'all two?
Oh man.
Oh man, the skis are flying everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't help it. You can't help it. Let's just keep it going.
We're like a broken record on that Arizona trip.
You know what? We just had a great time.
I had a hard time listening to it. Man.
I didn't. So we're going to continue to ski it all the time.
Have you guys ever had a hole-in-one? This guy's had 2, right?
2. Yeah. Yeah.
Coach, did you teach your brother to golf? Who has been golfing longer?
No, I didn't teach my brother to golf. He's been playing probably a little bit longer than I have. He started in high school too. He actually got some good professional lessons. He's a really good athlete. He played baseball growing up, and he transitioned into golf really well. And Scott Mallory was a teacher that taught him in the beginning, and really got him dialed in with some lessons. I was more of a kind of an animal type of player. I played a big swoop, played it in front of my left foot on every swing, wedges, driver, you name it.
This guy used to do long drive contests.
Yeah, I used to do some long drive tournaments. Did pretty well in the local circuit. And then when I got to regionals, I got my butt kicked pretty good. And I'm more of a baseball kind of type swing, and it just kind of worked out for me. And I think what helps me out to score is just my short game. Just around the greens, I try and get up and down as much as possible. I just love it. So, I actually don't even mind missing greens.
Brock said, would you recommend a putter fitting or go with off the shelf? I 3-putt at least 2 to 3 times around. It's hard to say, man. I still 3-putt probably about the same amount of times as you, so it's hard to say. I think one thing to look at is your proximity to the hole. So if you're like 3-putting from 25, 30 footers, then that's not a good thing, obviously. That's a range you should be able to 2-putt from unless you're playing some crazy slope greens. But if you're, hitting the green, but you're leaving yourself with 60 footers, then, 3-putting 2 or 3 times, I wouldn't say it's terrible from that range. I bet you the PGA pros would do it at least once from that range, if they have like 7 or 8 of those 60 footers. So yeah, just I would look at that first. I would look at your proximity to hole. If that's really bad, then maybe work on your iron play and getting it a little bit closer. But yeah, if you're 3-putting from 20, 30 footers, then maybe go get a putter fitting and see if that helps out. We haven't actually done one, so that's one thing that we've been meaning to do and show you guys that process.
Robert said, could you do a lesson on how to play the draw? Yeah, we're gonna do that actually more on the other platform, along with course management and how to hit a fade stinger, how to hit a nice bunker shot. We're gonna bring some guests in, we'll do some ourselves, and we'll just have some good stuff on that other platform that'll help you guys play a draw if you guys need to, without being too technical, being a little more organic the way that I teach the kids on my team. Try and simplify everything, just make sure the basics are correct, and yeah, that's it.
Adam said, do all the camera angles while you're hitting make you nervous? Not really. We've gotten really used to the cameras. I think just sometimes when we're playing with other people, especially if they haven't filmed a lot and doing a course vlog, it tends to slow down the pace, and that becomes really hard because we're trying to get everyone hitting the shot and saying the commentary, and if some people like to talk for a long time, for example, it slows everything down, right? So that's why we're usually pretty efficient when we say what we're going to do on a shot, is just being considerate of the people behind us. So, but yeah, we've been in front of the camera for a while now, to where we don't really even think about it. We just step up and go. Yeah,
and we played in some money games, so I think that helps, with the nervousness and everything else. And then Chris asked, any chance you guys are planning a second round after the golf tourney again? Might be way more people trying to join this year. Yeah, I am already booking the times out for the Rancho Bernardo Inn the day after the golf tournament. So if you are going to play, shoot me a private message on Instagram. I've got 3 tee times already booked in advance, so if I need to do more, I'll go ahead and do so. So it'll be at the RB Inn, roughly right around 11:30, 12, and we'll have a group just like we did last time, play some, and then yeah, just have a good old time.
Joshua said, GM Golf Collab coming when? It's coming in January at the PGA show, which is January 20th through the 25th. We're going to be in Orlando, Florida. So we're going to collab with them out there. So you guys will probably see that video, I'm guessing mid-February.
Lou Piker says, keep it classy, guys. Donated $5. Love your content. Appreciate that. Couldn't do it without you.
B-Ski's been kicking that ass ski, keeping up with good work ski. That was pretty awesome, Justin.
I mean, we get more skis, more saying than probably any other channel, so we appreciate it.
Why do you guys ask how tall we are? That's such a weird thing.
I know. Been watching you guys since the start. Content just keeps getting better. Great job on juggling everything you have got going and keeping the channel going. How are you going to hold off the big cat Mike? Well, I'm going to do it just by grinding him out to death, just like I always do.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So the better he gets, the better I get, and we just keep pushing each other.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
hopefully by this time next year, we'll be doing this full time, and we'll be practicing, having all kinds of content, and our job is going to be going to the golf course and or the driving range and working on things and going through our progressions and teaching you guys how we practice, and it'd just be a year from now. It'll be a dream come true if we could do this full time. So,
someone said, when are they going to see Paris again? Have you talked to her at all?
Yeah. I talked to her right before Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, she wished me a Christmas. Sent me a holiday card.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, her and her family and I are close. So we usually grab dinner right around this time. We were planning on something in January. So yeah, she's doing great, working, trying to play on the professional tour. So that's taken up some of her time. She helped me out with the girls season quite a bit also. Boys season is coming up in February, so she'll have some time off to play some mini tour events. Hopefully get out and play with us. Our schedules just haven't lined up. We've been pretty busy ourselves. We really haven't played much in a month. I think we've only played one time.
Yeah.
So hopefully January, February we'll get her out.
Are you guys going to keep going on the YouTube channel after you launch your new platform? Absolutely we are. Our upload schedule is not going to change. So really the new platform is just going to be an addition to what we're already doing. If you guys really can't get enough, you know, three videos a week isn't enough. So yeah, it's just going to supplement, or it's going to just add in addition to what we're already doing on YouTube. And yeah. Will you guys try to make it to Chambers Bay during your Bandon trip? It's awesome, and new greens should be set up by then.
I don't think we're going to be able to make it over there. I think we're pretty much maxed out, but we can always make another trip back to Oregon. They've got some great courses. You know, it's definitely a go-to place for us to go play some golf.
Hey Eminem, we love watching your videos all the way from the Netherlands. Keep up the good work. Greets from Charlotte and Milo. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Appreciate the support. And if you guys have any of our merch, we love it when you guys send us pictures of you wearing it on the course and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start tagging people that are doing that on Instagram. So make sure you guys send us those photos and leave reviews on our store so other people can see as well. If you like it, if you don't like it, same thing. Leave a review and then.
Actually, no.
No. If they leave it, then I know not to order it again. We can get something else. You know, it's good feedback.
Okay. Maybe just send us a message.
What do you think about Cameron Champ's 221 7-iron? It's crazy. I saw him first PGA Tour event in my city. I don't think I saw that. They make a hole in one, I'm assuming.
I didn't see it either.
I didn't see, yeah.
Very good. Marco, what technology do you use to highlight the ball with the dashed circle on Zoom shots?
I bet you guys would like to know all the little tricks. It's gonna cost you. No, I'm just kidding. We just do it in Final Cut. There's all kinds of plugins that exist out there that you can download for it to achieve any kind of look that you want. So just do a little bit of research or find videos that include it, and then you can do a Google search, and usually it comes up because people reference other videos when they're looking for little tips and tricks. So that's the tip I will give you. I don't even know what it's actually called, or else I would tell you, but I just know it's a plugin. Alex just made a donation. He said, after seeing Brian last week at Torrey, I've now run into everyone from the channel at a golf course or range except Justin. He's so elusive.
Yeah, it's tough to even get Justin out on the golf course. The only time he plays is with us. So he plays 4, 5, 6 times a year, but he is coming to Bandon, so you'll be able to see him hit that stinger a bunch.
Gary said, best starter camera for a golf channel, Marco? That's a really good question. I mean, any one of the Canon cameras, they have really good autofocus, which I think is the most important thing with these cameras. If your autofocus sucks, then the whole video is going to suck. Same goes with audio, so don't neglect audio. We don't do like the big external mics like a lot of those vloggers do, because the Panasonic GH5 that we use has a really good built-in mic. But yeah, if you have a camera, just go out there and start vlogging with it and just see how the audio sounds, see if it's autofocusing good. And yeah, I mean, I think you can get a camera for $400 or $500 from Canon that's going to serve you really well. It probably won't do 4K, but it'll do 1080p, which is really all you need. I think 4K is overkill.
Sean said, Mike, were you the high school golf coach for some of the girls in the earlier vlogs? Any plans on having them in any future vlogs? Probably not. Yeah, I've been coaching there for 10 years. 99% of our comments are positive, but we don't need to have any negative comments with the girls. With the boys, it's a little bit easier. I don't mind if they get harassed a little bit. So yeah, they have a little more thick skin too. Plus, our girls, they're kind of beginners, so they're not quite as accomplished as like Paris and Elisa and a few other of the girls that we've played with. So we're trying to get good quality golfers that can shoot par on a consistent basis, and yeah.
A couple people are asking what other platform. So The platform doesn't exist yet. We were talking about another platform where we're going to be uploading videos. It's going to be behind the scenes, all kinds of stuff. It's eventually going to be on golfholics.com, and it's going to be a paid membership. But yeah, that doesn't exist yet. We're just kind of giving you guys the inside scoop on that. So if you're just jumping in, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, and it should be launched sometime mid to late January next year. And we'll have everything dialed in. We'll do a launch for it, and we'll make it look real nice for you. Will we ever see a trick shot vid from you? Probably not. I can rally the golf ball, but hitting it and doing all that stuff, we're not trick shot artists, guys. We just go out and play some golf like normal boys.
Yeah, exactly. We try to do some trick shots over at Quintero, and I failed miserably on that. I put it up on Instagram, so I think it was a story. So it no longer exists, which is probably a good thing because I shanked it.
And there's enough good players out there that do the fun shots that you guys like to see. We would just be like the amateur hour version.
Yeah, it's not our wheelhouse.
So,
we can hit opposite though. So if someone challenges to hit an opposite hand, you better watch out.
It was a 200-yard plus drive from the both of us on the page vid. So if you guys haven't seen that one, I think it's part 2 or 3. So go check it out. Watch us both bomb a driver. We ended up hitting it in the water, but it was still a good shot.
Chris Baker said, have you reached out to 4Links to get a sponsorship? Actually, 4Links reached out to us, wanted to sponsor us, but couldn't really agree on terms. Again, it goes back to like not selling out, and we like what 4Links is doing. I think they have a great product. If you guys aren't familiar with it, I'd definitely go check it out. But it just didn't make sense for us at the time, and I think it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, which we're only gonna partner with the brands that really see the vision and the future and what we're doing, and aren't trying to undercut us in any way or underappreciate what we're doing and how we look to build it up. So if it coincides with what we're trying to create, then we'll work with people. Otherwise, we're just going to keep doing it the way we're doing it. What do you do for a living? Mike runs a limo company. I own an online media company. Those are our full-time jobs, so that's the full-time hustle.
Hi from England, great show, spreading the word over here. Thank you so much. We love the UK and all those guys over there. We've gotten a lot of good support from them, and eventually we are going to get out there and play with Peter Finch. Probably not next year, but maybe the following year, 2020. We'll make a trip out over the pond.
Braden said, can I ask why Marco putts right-handed? So yeah, when I first started playing golf, I only had a right-hand putter. So just kind of stuck to it, and worked pretty well over the years, but I'm thinking about making a change now.
Unbelievable.
Just take it easy, man. Take it easy. You never know if you don't try.
Well, I hope this is take some money off of them.
Perfect learning lesson for you guys, which is, Mike's a little bit more traditional, a little bit more old school. He doesn't like change necessarily. I'm kind of the opposite. I like to, tinker and test stuff out, and it's not to say one's right or wrong. It's just a preference thing. So, he gives me a hard time, but I don't really care because I'm going to do what I want to do.
Right, but then in the end, he always comes back and says I'm right, so it's good.
Oh, jeez, dude. Wish I had a 3-iron over here. I'd love you right now.
I wish we were out on the golf course right now so I could take a few bucks off you.
Yeah, Chris is like, every time you answer the what do we do for a living question.
So on our other platform, we're going to do a Q&A with the top 20 most asked questions, and that'll probably be one of them.
Yeah, for sure. Handicaps, I think I'm down to 1.4 right now. Somewhere around
I'm about a 1 too.
Oh man.
How heavy are the copper ball markers?
They're like 6 ounces, I think, something like that. They're pretty beefy.
Yeah. All right, 2 more questions.